welcome back to the Morning Blend with our continuing series, Today's Senior with Synergy Home Care. Well, 9 out of 10 seniors today want to stay living at home, but for some, it's hard to ask for that help. And in reality, though, asking for help is the right way to maintain your independence. Ruth Busalaki is back from Synergy with two of their caregivers who assist seniors in their homes. We've got Mary Elkins and Michaela Strong. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thank you.
This is great. I think this is such a great thing for people to recognize that people may want to stay at home, you know, as long as they can, seniors, but they have to ask for help to be able to do that and have their independence oftentimes as long as they want. Do you find that to be true?
Yes, it doesn't always equate in our minds that getting help maintains independence, but sometimes it's just a little bit of support in an area that maybe you're struggling with that will kind of keep everybody at bay, and then you can continue living the life the way you choose to live your life.
Well, and that's what I think everybody wants.
Yes.
You've been doing this almost 10 years.
10 years, yes.
And there are common beliefs that people have about home care. Are there other things you hear?
The other thing that we hear is when someone says they need help, they would prefer, if they could, have friends or family. You know, most of us want that.
To be their caregiver?
To be their assistant, right. And we agree, we think that's a wonderful combination, but we also think bringing on a professional caregiver into that mix is the best of all worlds.
Is it to give the family members respite, or is it to because they're not trained?
It's a little bit of everything. You know, we would rather that family maintain the family relationship. Daughters to continue being a daughter and do the things that they want to advocate for their loved ones, but let a caregiver do the things that they'd rather not do, the laundry, maybe some of the personal care if personal care is needed.
Yeah, I think that also helps with like the ability you have to give to them, you know, because otherwise there could be some resentment or frustrations that don't need to be there as a family member. I think that's very important. Why are you honoring caregivers in July?
Well, we love our caregivers, and we, thinking about the fact that people are a little hesitant to bringing on a caregiver, I thought, why don't we introduce some of our wonderful caregivers?
Yeah.
And it sort of takes away that mystique of what a caregiver or a personal assistant might be like.
Yeah.
So we're taking the entire month to recognize from thank yous from our families, free giveaways, wellness for the caregiver, taking care of the caregiver. We're doing the whole month just recognizing them.
That's very cool. So let's talk to you both. You're both caregivers. Mary, we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to become a caregiver and how long you've been doing it.
I've been doing it 4 years with Synergy, and it's just, you know, going through it myself personally with parents, and, you know, having the opportunity to, you know, offer physical and mental support, you know, when they need it is really rewarding.
Yeah, so you've been doing it for a while. You're also doing office admin now as well, right?
Yes, yes, see both sides.
Yeah. For you, Michaela, why did you decide to become a caregiver, and what do you like about it?
Okay, well, I'm currently in nursing school, so I wanted to become a caregiver because I did other jobs in the past, and it was like I was too nice in a sense. So I'm like, I didn't really like it because people didn't really appreciate it. So I decided like to become a caregiver. It will also help me in my nursing, but also it will help make someone else's life a little bit better. So just that thought.
Well, that's a cool point too. Is I think for you guys both, you know, the fact that you feel appreciated.
Yeah.
You know, as a caregiver, I think that's a really important piece of that. Is what you're giving is truly welcomed and accepted and appreciated, and you actually want to specialize in hospice, is that right?
Yes, yeah.
So it's like that's a really intense and important time for families.
Yes, it is.
What do you guys find when you're working with someone? What do they say to you that makes you feel appreciated, or what is it that happens that you're like, this is rewarding, this is why I do this?
Yes, you know, like being told, you know, like, you know, I wouldn't mind, you know, having you like a daughter, like you're like a daughter, you know. Filling in that spot, you know.
That's so great. How about for you, Michaela?
When it just starts off rocky, and then like as it progresses, you see the change, and you see how like the true person they are. Because like Ruth said, they could be like resistant to care, and they, you know, I want to be independent. But the progress when they actually start to appreciate you and you appreciate them, you get to know the true person they are. So yeah.
That's really neat. What kinds of things do you do on a day-to-day basis for people that you care for?
Shopping, light housekeeping, you know, helping them eat with their personal bathing and setting up meals, reminding them to take their medication.
important things.
Yeah.
Very important.
Anything
yeah.
you want to add?
Yeah, for me, I've been working with people with cerebral palsy for like the last 2 years. So it was really like just helping them with things they might not be able to do. So like putting dishes in a dishwasher or like transferring them. It's just simple stuff, and it just makes their life way easier. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's a couple other caregivers who you'd like to
Yes.
highlight as well. They're not here today, but we've got their pictures.
Yeah, so Brianna Baxter was a recipient of our grant to become a certified nursing assistant. She's our new recipient, and she couldn't be here today because she's helping someone. And then we have Asiya Tuba, and she was our first recipient of the certified nursing assistant grant.
Wow.
And we're so proud that they now have this extra confidence and a formal education behind their belt to give them the respect that all of our caregivers have earned.
That's so neat. Do you
Yeah.
need more caregivers?
We always need
do?
caregivers. We look for caregivers of all different types.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a companion or a personal assistant. It's not someone doing personal care, because we never know who's going to come knocking on our door and need our support.
Absolutely.
So,
I think
yes.
that's important to recognize the different needs and be able to deliver it and be appreciated and become a part of the family in so many ways. You've got this really great special right now.
Yes.
Caregiver applicants who call and are hired can receive a $200 hire-on bonus after 90 days. It's a great way to become a caregiver right now with Synergy Home Care. The phone number to call is 414-763-8368. And if you sign up for home care services, you too can get a discount. It's 10% off of your first bill. Head online at synergyhomecare.com to learn more, and that's where you can find out all of it about either getting care or becoming a caregiver. Thanks so much, and congratulations to
Thank
all the
you.
caregivers
Thank
that you
you
guys
so
have.
much.
Great
Thanks.
stuff that you do.